Welcome, everybody, to the first edition of the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast Show. We have one of the founding fathers on the line, four-time champ, Sal Six Shooters.
What's up, guys? Good to be back.
All right, Six Shooters, congrats on your big win versus your division or West Division rival, Grim Reapers. Led by your number one pick, Josh Allen, 4 touchdowns. Give me your thoughts on Josh Allen as a whole so far. I know it's one game, but as advertised, you must be feeling good about that.
Oh, very good, very good. I think everyone had him number one on all their draft boards. I was lucky enough to snatch him up at one. There was never a doubt when I got the number one pick who I was taking. There was no deception on my part. I was all in on him going forward this year. And against the stout Rams defense, he looked unstoppable. So more to come, hopefully, the rest of the year.
Okay, beating your division, West Division rival always is sweet for the Six Shooters. Describe the victory versus the Grim Reapers this week.
The victory was sweet. Alberto, obviously, he's a great GM, two-time champ, multiple playoff appearances. He knows his football. He kind of dogged my team at the end of the draft, which is understandable with some of my later round picks. So it felt good to know that, I got a little bit of sweet revenge and maybe took him down a few pegs.
Okay. So the question arises, another GM was debating it with me this past week, that he felt he had the best receivers in the league. But is it true that possibly the Six Shooters has the best receiving core in the league?
Yes, you cannot argue with my first two receivers. They are 1 and 1A. Marquise Brown is just holding something warm until Hopkins comes back, so he's going to be a main focus in Arizona for the next couple of weeks. And obviously, if Michael Thomas returns to form, which if week 1 is any indication he is, then yes, I have the best receivers in the league.
That sounds like a confident GM coming from Mineola. Make it happen in Mineola. All right, we have a question from Beth in Texas. Beth, longtime fan of the Six Shooters, following you on all the social media sites. Her question is, when is the Six Shooters going to actually build and construct and make great memories of a Sal Six Shooter Saloon in Texas?
I think that'll happen once my kids are done with college. But it's going to happen. Hopefully within the next 5-6 years, there will be a Six Shooter Saloon open for business.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so this part of the segment is the parting shots of the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football League. Obviously, we hope that you deserved, liked all the hors d'oeuvres and sweets in the waiting room of our newly refurbished waiting room of the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast Show. Is there anything that you'd like to say, any specific GM moving forward as you enter into week 2, or you want to go rewind back to week 1? Anything just on your mind that really you want to stick it to somebody?
It's hard to stick it to anybody after 1 week. I mean, obviously next week I could fall flat on my face, but I'm going to stick it to the Grim Reapers.
Oh,
buddy, ever since I brought you into this league, we've had our share of battles. You're a good GM, and it's not personal, but anytime I can take down one of my recruits, it's always an extra feather in my cap. But no hard feelings, and you'll have another shot week 8.
Oh, okay, there you go. First edition Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast is in the books. It will be available on YouTube within the hour. You can watch it anytime you want. And once again, the reoccurring phrase for a long, long time in this league. Sal, can you repeat after me or yourself? What constitutes a GM getting on this show?
You got to score the most points for the week.
There you go. Most points in Mineola. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Good luck.
Thanks for having me.